I'm going to start my story with a story that my dad told me about a mouse. There was a mouse, and he was the youngest of 16, and he was the smallest. He wasn't any bigger than a pea. And that made life hard for him. You know, on a cold night, when he was in that little mouse pile, he always ended up at the top and he tried to wiggle back to the bottom, but because he was light, all the heavier, bigger brothers and sisters would push him back up to the top, and then he'd shiver and he'd be cold, and he was always being pushed around and pushed out of sight and discriminated against, and he was just the low mouse on the totem pole. He was so small that a coyote out hunting would just walk right past him and go after the bigger, fatter mice, and hawks didn't even see him when they flew over. He could go up in the air, and a hawk could just fly right over and not even pay attention to him because he wasn't worth going after. So, after a particularly difficult morning, he was grumpy. He was cold. He had a morsel that he found that was just a prize morsel stolen away from him by a bigger mouse, and he was grumpy and he was upset, and he just decided to go for a run. And he ran down little mouse tracks this way, and down little mouse tracks that way, and up little mouse tracks this way, and up. And pretty soon he was pretty far from his hole, far away from his family, and all alone. And he sat on a rock, and he was just pouting. Life is so unfair. How come I was the smallest? How come I'm the littlest? Why me? And he sees a shadow fly over, and he cowers, and he scurries, and he finds a little mouse hole, and he scurries down it, and he trembles inside this mouse hole. And pretty soon the fear passes, and he's back to the grumbly, upset little mouse, and he starts stomping his feet. He starts banging his claws against the inside of the tunnel and jumping up and down, and it's not fair, it's not right, they have no respect for me. Grrr! He is upset and ferocious as a pea-sized mouse can be. Totally upset mouse. With all of this fussing and fuming, he didn't realize that the hole that he'd climbed into was actually the ear canal of a sleeping dragon. Deep inside the sleeping dragon brain, on the other side of the eardrum, the sleepy dragon mind is echoing everything this mouse is saying. No fair. It's no fair. No fair. I hate them. I hate them. And echo after echo, exclamation, a nary squeak from the mouse is building until the dragon wakes up. And pretty soon, the little mouse is jumping up and down inside the ear canal, and the dragon is jumping up and down in real life. And he smashes all of the area all around there and leaves just a mushed, crunched land. Many of the small mouse's brothers and sisters were crushed underneath the dragon's feet. The dragon, fully awake, shakes the little mouse out of his ear like an annoying bug that got caught in there. Takes to the air and is gone.